Okay, this warm-up is going to take care of the last two problems on your 4.4 to 4.6 quiz. So this right here, we are factoring. This was section 4.4. This particular polynomial expression, you can't split down the middle. So I'm giving you a hint. So the hint I'm telling you is that x minus 3 is a factor. So that's going to be part of our answer. We know we have an x minus 3. We're hoping to be able to find the other factors. Okay, so since it's a factor, we can divide and get a remainder of 0. We have to get a remainder of 0. So since we're just dividing by x minus 3, I can use synthetic division. I can put the 3, what makes this 0 is a positive 3. Put that on the outside. I line up all my numbers. 6, the x squareds are negative 25, the x is 16, and the constant is 15. So I bring down the 6, I multiply, I add, I multiply, we add, we get a negative 5, and finally 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, and we knew that's going to result in a 0. Okay, so what we're left with is a quadratic, and it's going to be a little bit harder to factor. We're going to use the AC method. So 6x squared minus 7x minus 5, and we need to factor that. So to factor this, we can make an x. AC, 6 times negative 5 is negative 30. It'll be an x squared, and we're going to come up with a combination of numbers that will then add up to a negative 7. So negative 30, we can use 30 and 1. That won't work. 2 and 15. But the next one, as soon as you realize that 3 times 10, and to get a negative 7, I need a negative 10x and a positive 3x. So that multiplies to give you the negative 30, adds to negative 7. So we're just going to rewrite this problem. I'm going to put the negative 10x, then the plus 3x, and then the minus 5. And then I can split it down the middle. On the left side here, we can factor out a 2x, which will leave a 3x minus 5 inside. Go to the other side. We already have the 3x minus 5, but we need it. And that means you just put a 1 on the outside. So my factors, 2x plus 1, and then the 3x minus 5. Fully factored. Okay? So make sure you understand the steps. Look back at the big idea assignments in 4.4. Okay? For this second problem, same thing. Can't split this down the middle, so I'm telling you a factor, but now this time we must use long division. So the last problem on your exam or quiz is going to be where you would need to remember the steps for long division. So I'll take you through the steps. We are dividing by 2x minus 1. We must get a remainder of 0, so if you don't get a remainder of 0, you know you messed up. So I'm setting this problem up, and I'm ready to begin. So we start by just looking at that 2x. 2x into 2x cubed. 2 into 2 is just a 1, and then we're left with x squared. Okay, x and x cubed is just an x squared. And remember, what's up top gets multiplied by what's on the outside here. So x squared times 2x is 2x cubed. I'll line all my like terms up. Then we have a negative x squared. Draw a line, and then I'll change these to their opposites. Okay? So then this cancels out. We're left with negative 4x squared. I bring down the minus 28x. And I start the process over again. 2x into negative 4x squared is going to be a negative 2x. Okay? Negative 2x times 2x is negative 4x squared. Negative 2x times negative 1 is a positive 2x. And then we will switch these to their opposites. Okay? And then x squareds are gone. This becomes a negative 30x. We bring down the 15, and we do this one last time, and this is where we must get a remainder of 0. So 2x into negative 30x and negative 15. When you multiply, you'll have your negative 30x, and negative 15 times negative 1 is a 15. I change these to their opposites, and you're going to see everything will cancel out. Okay, and that's what we expected. So now we just have to factor the quotient up here. So I'm going to write the one that I gave you. So I gave you 2x minus 1 as a factor. And then this is real easy to factor. It's x and x. It's a plus minus because the negative 15. Not many ways again, 15, 15 and 1, but that's not going to work. 5 and 3 will work if you put the 5 next to minus, the 3 next to the plus. Okay, so everything checks by FOIL, and you are done. Okay, so that takes care of the last two problems. And like I said, you had plenty of problems in our notes, in big idea practices, and other warm-ups on the section 4.4 where you're fully factoring. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.